Hello everybody, and welcome back to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. We have just gotten ourselves the bomb power-up, and now it's time to use that to our advantage to get even more power-ups. And something I've done there, which I will try to do more, is in between, I will cut out as many loading screens as I can, much like what I did when I was playing Sonic 06. Is I'll cut out cutscene, or I'll cut out screen transitions and loading screens as much as possible. As much as possible if I'm not talking over them. Ugh, I cannot talk straight. Anyway, we'll be making a slight detour from our shrine getting because we need the assistance of the old man. And by the assistance, I mean we need his tools and his know-how in order to access something. But we will be using our bombs for something quite useful here in a second, and trust me, it'll be glorious. It'll be funny. Now, as you can see there, those are most definitely bees, correct? Well, they are bees. Bees do not care who messed with their nests. They're going to blame whatever is closest to them at that moment. Use the environment to your advantage. Get them. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and just chill. I'm going to go ahead and get their stuff. I'm going to get this honey, because, oh my god, this honey is amazing. Hi. Do you wish to have a conversation? I would. Hi. Nah. Anyway, I should probably not use this big sword, because I would love to use it. Let's use an arm. These bokoblin arms are disgusting because it actually wiggles as you use it. Anyway, let's just get rid of it. The only thing wrong with bokoblin arms, even though at this point they are extremely strong, they are actually quite strong weapons, it's like 5 swings and they broke. Ooh, another shield. Sweet. And another club, why not? I went against my no wood weapons law. Oh, I mentioned this earlier, but I want to make sure I extensively go into the point. Is if you walk up to a fire, you get the option to sit, and you can pass the time and wait until basically, I think it's 6 or 7 a.m., dead noon, or 9 p.m. In that order. Well, in the order there. Don't worry, even though I'm making editing notes. Ooh, I want those. I want those for something later. Even though I'll be making notes and editing of things that will be helpful to you, notes, I'm still going to try and talk like you're not reading the screen. But we want these for something later. Just trust me, we want these rushrooms. You know how those hot-footed frogs when cooked into an elixir potion gave us a speed boost? These rushrooms can be used to do the same thing. Although I don't know if they can be used in a potion. They would have to be used in a meal. Oh, it's another hightail lizard. Let's get down here. I'm gonna just saunter right on up to it. So this is why I'm going for a series where I just kind of edit myself in and out as I do things, and not specifically in a coherent style. I'm gonna get myself a blade quick because I'm gonna need this up here. I'm editing myself in a certain way because I can get sidetracked super easy. Oh man, I don't have room for it, and I don't want to grab it right now. But pitchforks, oh my god, pitchforks. They're treated as spear weapons. Now spears, I'm gonna put that back. Spears in this game, how they work is, here you can have a barrel. I'm Dinky King. How spears will work in this game is they will generally have half to a third of the attack power of their equivalent weapon type, but they attack really fast. So that should hopefully clear things up. Anyway. So at this hut, oh, a pot lid. Oh, I scared the bird. Pot lid. And I think that'll put us at capacity for shields. Let me double check. Yep, that puts us at capacity for shields. So I'll use that pot lid in a second. Oh, another axe. Let's grab these peppers. Now this old man with ooh, amber in his house. Nice. I'm just ransacking his house. This is his house. Ooh, Stemella shroom. We can cook those stemella shrooms into something to help us with our journey in a little bit. But, first things first, we want to go see the old man over here, who's going to teach us something and help us get at a secret. Oh, dang it. There are many birds I could destroy to help us on our way. Anyway. So, he's going to talk about... Basically, we have an impassable area. Hi! What are you doing, my man? I thought this tree here would make some good firewood. However, getting a tree to fall exactly where we want is quite the art. The trick is turning your hips so they face where you want the tree to land. So, I see you found my axe. Why not help me out by giving a few swings? We've got quite a sweat here, but these bones could use a break. Well, certainly. Not shields, weapons, axe. Here, I will chop down... Let's get you a good tree. Also, let's give me some apples. So, I'm going to go with this tree. Bam. Bam. There you go. Some good firewood. And we'll finish up your tree you were working on, too. Boop. Bop. Later on, you don't need to specifically have a woodcutter's axe like I've got. Your weapons will do enough damage, well, which you can cut right through. Anyway. Hi, I got you some wood, buddy. Wonderful. Go ahead and take that wood for yourself. Don't be shy now. So I want to actually wait and talk to him here, because I think you can actually get yourself an item. I haven't done this. I don't know what precisely triggers it, but I think reading his diary is part of it. I will read this. Did myself truly create a perfect dish. I call it spicy meat and seafood fry. This recipe is not only restores health, but also keeps me warm, even with the traveling snow in the mountains. The itchy warm doublet. So, it contained raw meat and peppers. Alright, so basically if you make him his spicy meat and seafood fry, he will reward you with a warm doublet. We're going to need that. But we gotta wait for certain things to spawn or for certain chests to open. So in the meantime, now that he has helped us with the thing, we need to progress. Oh, a Korok leaf. I'm gonna leave that be. Korok leaves, they only do 1 damage. Korok leaves will only do 1 damage to anything you're facing, we'll say. But it has a wind effect to it, much like Wind Waker Korok leaf. So you can use it for something much later on, but we don't need it right now. So let's go ahead and get on my swinging stick. Actually, which one did I use? Something I should mention, actually, now that I'm here, is if you're in your items menu, if you have never used an item, it will sparkle and sheen like you see the broadswords doing and the sharpened Boko Club doing. If it has been used, it won't sparkle at all. If it's almost broken, like our shield, it'll flash red. Hey, dicks, got presents for you. Oh, you have a spear. I kind of want it, but not that bad. Done. Spears, I love spears in this game, but unfortunately they get outclassed really fast. Especially with how I play. Anyway, let's just go ahead and toss. I should mention, to throw my bombs, to throw the bombs I'm using, I'm basically hitting the right bumper. Or yeah, I'm hitting the right bumper to throw it and the left bumper to blow it up. More fire arrows, more burning. Yay, burning! Yeah, I really wish I could use that spear, but I've already got things that outclass it, even though I just got done saying, hey, if you can... Oh, there's another rhinoceros beetle there. I just got to saying, hey, if you do this thing, it actually lets you attack multiple times and knocks your foe off balance and makes it so you can... And then I'm just like, but I don't want to use it. Anyway. Let's see if we can't find some meat around here. We will need it to help this man. Also, I am very bad at walking narrow paths. I'm very bad at walking narrow paths in newer games. Frigid Bridges, Mario Party 3, I ran that whole game. Anyway, so here's another camp like before. We want to take out the sentry. Multiple sentries? No. And then, from a distance if we can, we want to take out these guys. He's telling a story about how he almost made love to a deer. Oh well, I'm just gonna fire off some shots. No, no, no. You come to me. You come to me. You come to me. We'll have conversations about how you need to die faster. Anyway, I could definitely use a new Boko shield, but I'm gonna lay off it. I'm gonna lay off it simply because we're gonna be outclassing this Boko stuff really fast. Ah, yes. Now I think we'll actually use this as an opportunity to abuse our wooden weaponry. I kept one Boko club for a reason. Also, I think it's about a 50% chance, but any arrows you miss shooting, they will just hit the ground. Awesome seared steak. Any arrows you miss, they will just hit the ground, and you will actually hold up. Piss off, bees. Oh, I lit everything on fire. Oh, oh, I wanted that. I wanted that honey. It's actually really good. Ah, yes. Bomb arrows. Use bombs wisely, Fox. I'm not saying that just to be funny. I mean it. Oh, right. Wait. I remember why. I remember what's in this chest. Unless it's randomized. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Gimme, gimme. Yay. It is a spear. A very good spear. This spear made me spark my love for spears in this game. It can be used as a pokey weapon. It can be used as a throwing weapon. Spears are very good at being thrown, too. I never mentioned that. Fireflies. Alright. Now, fireflies we will need for something else in the future. But, if you can gather yourself some. The compound that causes it to glow results in an elixir that allow you to move more quietly. These are effectively how you make stealth potions. Which is the stealth I haven't mentioned. I talked about the stealth, but I haven't like specifically said what signifies you're being stealthy. What specifically says you're being sneaky? I'm gonna have to. Okay, there we go. What says you're being undetected or anything like that? Well, for the people who have been looking around the screen while I've been playing instead of just keeping their eyes forward on what's going on, take note of. Come here. Thank you. Have taken note of the blue or the blue. Wow, blue. Hello, help me. Of the purple wave bar in the lower right corner. That is how noisy you are being. So if you're crouching, notice how quiet you are. If you're walking like this, notice how loud you are. Anyway, so this is kind of funny, and this harkens back to Wind Waker. Yep. Derp, 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 derp. Derp, 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 derp. Hello, old man. I have a bucket on my head. Now you have a bucket on your head. Uh-oh. Oh. I think I broke his AI. This is why they don't let me play Vigigrams. Anyway, I'm going to find some raw meat and come back and talk to you, old man. Unless you're going inside to sleep now, because you can't get back to your resting place. Yeah, you're going to go sleep. Alright. Well, I would love to adventure the plains, and I might do so, and actually look for a, excuse me. And actually take the time to look for some raw meat, because we need a warm doublet to survive an upcoming area. Oh, god damn it. You scared away my bugs. You scared away my bugs! Hey, you want to talk about this? Let's talk about this. Now, if there are multiple Stalfos like this, don't take your eyes off them all, because Stalfos can still... if a Stalfos, or in a group of Stalfos, if there is still one head rolling around alive, that singular head will still be able to help keep the other Stalfoses moving and functional, despite you having disabled them. Keep that in mind. You, small lizard friend, come here. Oh, there we go. Now we have a proper Temple of Time introduction. Oh yeah, I never did do that. Map. So you have your whole map layout. If you zoom in, some areas of the map will kind of draw back to certain things. Forest of Spirits. I don't think there's much else over here. Eastern Abbey. So, it's my theory, at least in my head, that the map size we're dealing with here kind of is roughly like the map you would be doing in the original. Like, when I say original, I mean like NES Zelda, the original Zelda. Like, this would be the map size you were dealing with. So, this is the map of the original Legend of Zelda. This is Breath of the Wild. We're going to be here a while. Luckily for you, you won't be here for all of it, because I'll be cutting anytime I'm just faffing about and flipping my gums up in the air. Like I just don't care. Don't question me. Ah, yes. And the game's on. Alright, so at this point, my throwing spear is badly damaged. So basically, the next enemy you fight, I'm probably just gonna whip it at them and see how funny it's gonna look. Ooh. Oh, would you look at that? We've come full circle to something I forgot to mention. So many of you have seen that cracked wall before. And it probably made sense to you about the cracked wall. Also, that's something else we should probably check out quick. I don't think it'll be anything special, but we should check. Anyway, throw. Boop. Oop, too soon. Let's try it again from right above it. So let's pick it up, press A to drop it, and boop. And lo and behold, another little treasure for you. More opals. I'm going to check this up on top of this rock here, because my brain says that this could be something very useful. Or we cannot pick up that rock, can we? I was just testing you. I wanted to make sure you were paying attention to, you know, I'm just stupid. Let's just roll with that. I'm just dumb. Thanks me. Love me. Anyway, let's go ahead and head over to that forest area just up here. The forest area in the Hopper Pond. See if we can't score ourselves an animal to slay for some raw meat. Alright, it's throwing spear. Let's just line him up. Hi. Bye. So as I illustrated there, and I made sure to make a point of earlier, you're going to want to make sure... You do want to make sure that if you'll try to at least. It's not like a life or death situation, but... Oh, perfect. Let's go slow. Because we want to be able to get the strike on this guy. If your weapon is about to break, you want to throw it. Unfortunately, we cannot throw this traveler's bow, so... Beep! Perfect. Does it give 2 bits of raw meat, or does it give 1? Gives 1, so we're going to need to find another boar out here. And as if the heavens opened up. Let's see, aim for the head meat. Perfect. Now birds, I'm ignoring most of the birds around here, but I will say, oh wow, 2 raw meat, awesome. I will say that if you find a bird, you kill it. This is actually a really small bird. I actually killed that bird. What the hell? Small birds love this nut. You can eat it raw for a minor effect, but it can also be added to as a spice to other recipes. You know, Anyway, let's get a new bow equipped quick. You know, I thought I was just being dumb. I'm actually kind of smart. So no matter how... Hello? Oh, this is probably a thing. Okay. So we have fire. We have flint and wood. Let's see, let me organize this. If you press X to hold the flint, and then drop it, and then you attack it with a metal weapon, you'll light the fire. Now, what significance does it have on this cave? It does not. The game was just trying to teach you that you can light fires. Something I didn't learn until after the first major event. Shut up, I'm not stupid. You're stupid. You're dumb. Don't call me dumb, you're dumb. Now probably a good time to say that. You can climb any surface you feel like climbing. Just, hey, there's a surface there. You want to climb it? Well, I ain't stopping you. Nobody's going to stop you. Anyway, I'm going to go back to... I'm going to go back to that old man at his, place out there. Yes, the old man is there. I understand. I can see. I have 2 eyes. Do I have any more wooden weapons? Well, I don't want to do it with this. Actually, wait. There's a torch right here. Let's grab a torch. Torches are primarily used as that. A torch. Nope. I want to just light the fire. Then hold it out to light this fire. Now let's go ahead and cook the old man's recipe. So the old man's recipe of fish and raw meat fry, spicy, is a pepper, a fish, and raw meat. Specifically raw meat. Please tell me I don't need to have 2 of everything, because I'm going to be... Perfect. I remembered his recipe. Now, this recipe is going to help for that area right there. But if we instead give it to the old man, he will reward us gladly. Dang it, I ran for too long. I'm too used to my endgame build. Although it's going to be fun playing the game again, because I'm going to rediscover things that I thought were gone. Also, let's fast travel a little bit. Woo! Be careful traveling on grass with this kind of thing. Or shield surfing as it would be. Because that can happen. Ow, 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 ow. Link, stop rolling. Pot lid it is. Alright. Let's eat something to make me feel better about myself. Oh, I'm not sorry. Old man, I made your recipe. So this recipe is a very nice recipe. Hello. What are you doing? Body might as well used to be. Recovering about over how days work. If you're hungry, you can have an empty bowl. You can cook yourself a meal. I cooked something. Is that? That looks just like a signature perfect dish: spicy meat and seafood fry. But how did you? Well, I suppose that's not important. Can I trouble you to share the recipe? Sure, go ahead. Have this recipe. Hyrule Bass, how could I have forgotten? Well done. Now, please allow me to reward you your culinary efforts with this warm doublet. Hallelujah! With that, you'll be able to just bite to colder environments. As for now, I know a great spicy meat and seafood fry recipe, so I can do without the warm doublet. So we have now been given a warm doublet. This is our new look for a long time, for a bit now. But we needed it to go up to there. We needed to do that so we go up to the area above. Trust me, you'll want it. Because the only other way I could do it is the other way I did in my initial playthrough is I lit a torch and I carried it with me, and that was my heat source. But now be a little more productive. But what you can also do is grab yourself up about all the peppers that you've gotten and cook them. Okay, finally a final thing. If you cook up a bunch of peppers and you don't want to get the warm doublet, you can get yourself a 12-minute buffer time in the cold. Cook up any other peppers you feel are necessary as well to give yourself up to 25 minutes in the cold. Or, I guess the sky's the limit as much as you want to grind. You can get yourself an hour in the cold if you feel like it. But as for now, let's head off to the cold area. But our adventures into the cold area of the Great Plateau will have to wait until next time. So everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and I will see you in the Frozen Tundra. Take care, everybody.